Can't associate with y'all. Alright guys, Medical up here with Marco and Claudio. We're going to get a quick profile of a deck that Claudio put together in a matter of minutes right before a local tournament that we did today. And yeah, whenever you're ready.
Alright, so guys, we're playing this guy.
Oh, what a shocker.
The meta of this format for right now. People, you know, we got GT, but we got this build that I'm playing. So we're playing SS3 leader. We're going to be playing the Bardock engine. So this guy, you're self-awakening for the deck, you summon him, you take a life. This guy has swap for free. You literally just declare it, bounce him back to your hand, and if you have a second yellow energy, which would be like godlike, summon it, you're awakened on turn 1, because you take both your life. This card, broken. This card needs to be banned.
Yeah,
already. On top of that, we're playing his 8 form. Now this card is even more stupid at the moment. This card is MVP due to this card being LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Alright, so this nigga went from Cleveland to fucking LA. Alright guys? So this card, the most broken combo you can do. Summon this guy, take a life, and if you awaken, swing with your leader, combo this card, evolve on this card.
Nice.
8, turn 1.
And that is a legal play, is it?
It's a legal play.
All right, so
only on your turn. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get caught for that, but just kidding. So yeah, this engine is really good.
8-card engine.
8 cards.
A smaller engine than the package. The cabbage package.
We're playing 3 of the Prodigy Dynasty Sun Goten. I'm gonna probably try to find a 4th room for this, because essentially this card protects your ape. And this is a 15k super combo for yellow cards. So you're like earlier, I had probably my opponent go up to like 45 trying to kill my ape. Combo 2 of these, put it at 50.
God,
2, I was like, that's intense. Yeah, this card's really good.
I like that card.
The card that should not have been in this deck, but I put it in here and I don't know why. But I was playing 4 Ox King and the thing is, I have a really small yellow like creature lineup. Like essentially, these are all the yellow creatures I play. So essentially, all this card protects is this and this. I'm not gonna be swinging for game with either of these two, so there was no need for me to play this.
Come on.
So this was my energy the whole entire tournament.
We know the real reason you put it is to give each other Ox's barriers.
Pretty much, but who's gonna swing with a 4K Ox? So, in replacement to this card that I'm going to make right now, instead of playing these, we're going to be playing 4 Genes, Family Justice. Because if you have this card on the field, or the actual Big Bardock, these come into play for free. And this is basically a good combo out to the GT deck out there. I wish I had these, not these. My only loss was to homeboy behind the camera, and it's because I couldn't stop the attack. And I saw a lot of these in that game, and if they were these, I would have probably survived that game.
We all believe what we want to believe.
You're right.
No, it's a good addition. It's basically like your Kale for Khalifa's free drops.
So off to the yellow package, or the yellow extra cards, I'm sorry. Your boy's out of here right now. We're playing 4 the Successor of Hope.
Broken.
This card basically tells you, hey, go grab Bardock or grab one of the combos that have swap and just thin out your deck. That's all this is. Thin out your deck. If you're not playing this, let me quote my boy Anthony, you're bad.
Broken card, dude. 0 cost. Unbelievable. And
then we're playing 4 Nimbus, because, you know, this card really does stop everybody.
This card's annoying.
4 Planet Vegeta. Search out your usually I like searching out the big ape with this, so I can just go swing and then make it into this big guy. So essentially you'll stand right back up at the end. Then that's it for the yellow. And now we're going to the blue, and can't have blue without the flute. This card is outrageous. This card basically gave me a ton of cards in this whole tournament, and usually I don't even activate swap. All I do is flute this back to my hand and get the extra draw. There was even an absurd play where I had to like summon a Piccolo in attack position, flute it back to my hand just to get a draw, and it was pretty good, but except I drew a flute. So in theory, it was a good play. Not that time.
They'll work much better once you add the gens in there, since the gens just come out for like free.
Yeah. We're gonna be playing 4 sensu bean for your retaps. Also, like to protect your leader sometimes from people pushing in with their 15Ks. That's all. It's more of a defensive card than offensive. And then speaking of defenses, we're playing the Piccolos, your super combos, and I'm playing 2 Mafubas. I'm still scared to use 7, and this also gets rid of like barriers. Like someone attacks me with the 5-drop King Vegeta or something. This card's still good in my opinion. So you always want to be prepared for the out of the ordinary. And also Buhan decks, those things are still probably out there. And then the spicy tech I put for blue is at all cost Vegeta. This card is outrageous just for the fact this is basically a 3-drop. You summon him for 4, obviously. You retap an energy, draw a card. So that's broken enough. Then if you take 2 of your life, and this card gains 3k for every energy you have. So essentially the max it can go to off this effect is 38. It gains triple strike, and it also pops a card on the field if you have 5 energy. So I think this game, I mean this card like pretty much put a bunch of pressure on like most of my opponents today. Because even if it didn't get the kill, they wasted their whole hand on just trying to survive this hit. So this is basically one of the most broken cards in this deck, and not a lot of people see it coming. So I really like this tech in this deck, for sure.
I didn't realize at first, but searchable off planet, isn't it?
Yeah, you can search it off of Planet Vegeta for sure if you need to. I think I did that in my last round against Alex.
That's awesome.
It. And then I'm playing a 6-card black engine, which is absurd in this deck because you don't want to hit black on your energies, and that happened to me one time against the guy behind the camera. But just to be safe, we're going to be playing Kronas. Now, this with Flute is outrageous. So, like, what I like doing with her is since you have a leader that basically means you can tap out, just do your play with whatever creature you're trying to do, and at the end, summon these guys, get a free draw. And if you have a Flute, bounce it back in your hand. Next turn, do your creature play if you still have extra energies, summon them, and you can use them as combo pieces if you need to. So definitely like the combo of this with the Flute also. It's just free draws for days. And then I'm also playing 2 Mass Saiyans. I prefer this over Fu just for the fact this deck already thins enough. I would rather have just some spot removals. So like today I was playing against our boy Ozzy in the first round, and he had the 5-drop Goku that goes into the 8, but he didn't have enough energy to go in 8 at that turn. So all I did was summon this, got rid of it, put pressure with this, and because I put pressure with this and the 8s are already on the field, it gave me the opportunity to summon this for game because he wasn't expecting it. Nobody really saw this coming.
Nice.
So yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile, guys. So far, I love this deck. I love the concept. It's pretty fast. This is the meta, but hopefully this makes the deck super more consistent, which I hope it does.
It will.
But we'll see tomorrow at our first TP pack tournament, and then also Sunday at our main local shop side techs.
All right, sounds good. We'll keep you guys updated.